Hey y'all, it's me from Fashionable Minds. Sorry about my hand. I had a thought to kind of do videos, short videos. Well, I'm gonna say videos. I said short videos, but depending on the subject matter of me using new things with my embroidery machine. It's the babylock vesta. It's a combo of sewing and embroidery. Technically when I took it out the box, I tried the sewing aspect, but then once I switched it to embroidery, I haven't went back yet. I am going to go back, but in the future. Right now, I'm just learning the embroidery aspect of some of the things it can do. And I'm going to do some videos of me using this machine and doing different things, using my new magnetic snap hooks. Because on YouTube there's not a lot of videos in particular about the babylock vesta. There's some about single needle embroidery, but specifically about this machine I had some issues finding specific ones. And then as far as, I have a group on Facebook that's specifically for babylock vestas, but even my questions, there's discrepancy. Some people say do it this way, some people say do it that way when I'm trying to do certain things. And so we're just going to do trial and error to see what happens. And that's always great, right? So this video is going to be fairly short, hopefully. The only thing I'm doing in this video is seeing if my 6x10, my new 6x10 magnetic hoop from Dimes. Yeah, there's like a QR thing to scan here. I didn't want to, whatever. I have to figure out what it is. It's like the manual. So it's a snap hoop monster by Dime. And so I got this for like my bigger pieces to help with hoop burn, to help prevent that. And, you know, for thicker material. And I got this one and the Dime one because they don't have this size for the Vesta for babylock. I did get a 5x7 babylock magnetic hoop, and I saw that that's like really great. The reviews, I would have got a 6x10 in that size if it was for my machine, but they don't have one. So the sadness, but I hear that this is good too. So we're just gonna see how it compares. And so today we're just seeing if it works for my machine, because most people say it does work for the babylock Vesta. And once again, I have one or two people say, hey, you know, it might not fit that machine and be careful. So in order to debunk that, or, you know, say, hey, that's right, that's not right, we're gonna test it out. So this is the 6x10 magnetic hoop. I'm gonna pause this so I could do all the taking stuff out, and then see, because what we're gonna see is, I want to see if I could just slide it in the machine and try to load a preloaded font or wording in there that I already have in there, and see if it will just let me, you know, go forward like I'm actually gonna do a project, rather than cutting something, putting it in here, and then trying to see it that way. But once again, I'm gonna pause this so I can unwrap it and everything, okay? Alrighty, be back. I just wanted to pop back on here real quick. I took the plastic off. This part, they suggest that you keep it when not in use. You put it on here and have it like this. So the magnets are not touching the hoop magnets. So this top and the bottom, those are both magnets. So they're not touching. Okay, so they want something in between when not in use. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do there. So it's like, if I'm gonna put this in my machine, I don't know if I want to keep that thingy in there. Now I'm like, what am I gonna cut to put in there? You know what, I might just cut some batting and just slide it on there so they won't like touch and stuff. Hold on. Okay guys, so a few things that I just figured out while doing this. So I'm gonna put going to sandwich this in between so it's like a piece of fabric. This is actually batting. And I just cut a scrap piece of batting to put between there. Natural cotton batting. This one is from Walmart. So, this, having it this way, see with that here, it was faced up when I opened the bag, when I opened out the package. So, when I'm gonna try to do this. Okay, so when I put it on here like that, y'all see how it slide a little bit? Yeah. All right, so y'all. All right, so I'm gonna flip it. So once again, the trial and error. This might be right, might not be, but I think this is the right way because this is what happens. It automatically wants to snap down. So now you don't have any shift, right? Oh, y'all, I'm trying to see. All right. So I am going to have to get a little better at snapping this down. But just for practice purposes, what I mean by that is just to make sure my machine accepts this type of hoop. Because y'all, I don't know if I'm trying to shift it. It looks good. But yeah, like on an actual project, I would be more mindful to make sure that everything's laying flat and not bubbly like this. Cause like when I say y'all, it snaps down like real quick, like it snaps. So the snap hoop, it snaps. But when I had it turned the other way, it just like you could move it a little bit and stuff. But when you do it like this, snaps. So I guess like when you put this part in between it, you might want to turn it the other way, the way they had it, because it's less magnetic. And it won't be so hard to take it off. But like if you have it like this and put this between it, it might be harder to lift up, because I mean I can lift it up off of there, but it takes some work. Okay. So just wanted to show you guys that while I was doing that. Now I'm going to take this over to my machine and see if it reads it and everything's okay. Fingers crossed. We're going to see. All right, y'all. I made the stand a little shorter. Hopefully that's better so you can see. I haven't hooped it yet. I'm going to... Okay. Let me see if I can choose it, y'all. Let me see what's in my pocket. Let me see what kind of... When me and my husband did his shirt designs, we had this on here. Like I said, y'all, I'm just trying to see if this will work. And let's see. Okay, moment of truth. Once again, I don't know. We're gonna try to see if it works. And I'm doing, see how that looks? That looks like you can just slide it. And this part, it has like a stop part in there. So I guess this is like the bottom and this is the top. So I'm gonna slide it in through this way, okay? Let's see. Y'all looking? Y'all got y'all fingers and toes crossed with me? All right. Y'all already did it. Hold on. Oh. Y'all, we doing something. We cooking with grease right now. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Y'all had to push. I was scared. I was like, oh no, it's not working. I was scared. I was like, whoop. Okay, you gotta push it all the way in, guys, because I was just stopped right there at the thing that had a little hump in it, And it will stop right there at the edge, and you're like, oh, it won't snap, but you gotta push it all the way in, okay, and then snap it down. So I snapped it down. Everything looks the way it's supposed to look as far as my machine. Not saying I can't use it. All right, guys. So that just confirms that I can use the machine. Not the machine. That I can use that magnetic hoop. Because if I wasn't able to use this magnetic hoop, then I would have had an alert on my machine saying that I can't use it or something, or it wouldn't let me go through. So I hit embroidery, and so now it's just set up like I can embroider. So the 6x10 magnetic hoop from Dimes, it does work. Sorry, y'all, I'm kicking my thing. It does work with the babylock vesta, okay? So just want to let you guys know that it works. Once again, this was me just putting it in to see if it'll allow me to embroider normally, and there's nothing saying that I can't. No, I was going to be like, oh, well, let's just do it and see. But y'all, I don't know, because this is just a piece of batting. And I ain't got time to, like, make sure. But, yeah. So it does fit in there. No alerts. I'll probably do another video to show you guys show you guys how it looks with me actually using it. But just, a quick, does it work? By just sliding it on in there. It does. And give me 1 second. Let me show y'all the box. Y'all, I said a short video, right? Yeah, that was a lot. So, things happened. I wanted to show you guys some stuff while I was putting the stuff together. So, hey, it's a video. So on the actual, because the person I bought this from, they bought it directly from the Dime site. But even like on Amazon and stuff, it does say the Vesta on the list. But because there's a list here. Right here, that's on there. And for some reason, the babylock Vesta is not listed on this list. But if you go on Amazon, and then I did reach out to my supplier that I got this from. Y'all, I done broke my nail. I don't know what I did. Reached out to my supplier that I got this from. And then I also, where I bought my machine from in Warner Robins, Sewing Creations, they verified that the Dime hoop, the 6x10 one, does work with my machine. And so I just wanted to try it just to see, because like I said, I got some discrepancies. And so in case somebody else has some discrepancies and they just want to know, we just put it in there. Y'all just saw with me that it worked and my machine didn't go crazy and did no alert or nothing. Okay, so y'all just saw that. But yeah, so this is the, y'all, I'm trying. This is the box, or the sleeve that comes on the box. It tells you everything. Great for terry cloth, bulky fleece, quilt sandwiches, heavy fabrics, continuous embroidery, all over embroidery. Designed for ease. Let's see. Multiple hoopings are a breeze with the snap hoop monster. Just lift the magnetic top frame, slide your fabric, and snap the frame back in place. I want to try that, guys. Not now, because, I got to squeeze these in between custom orders and all that other stuff I'm doing for my business. But easily achieve flawless continuous borders and all over embroidery on knits, woovens, and more. Stitch all the way to the edge of fabric by securing just 2 or more sides in the hoop. Oh, look at there. Includes 1 flat metal frame with machine attachment, 1 top magnetic frame, 1 magnetic safety shield, 4 adhesive centering rulers. I need to learn how to use that, because I guess those are rulers that you may adhere to the actual magnetic thing. I have to watch something to see how to do that, and then I'll show you guys when I do that. magnetic snap hoop monster, safe to use with embroidery machines. Because, you know, you can't put magnets on the machine, guys. It will mess it up. And so I guess that's why they did that, because so we won't freak out when we try to use it with our machines. Monster grip for delicate fabrics and heavyweight textiles alike. So yeah, that was just my video on me putting the dime hoop in my machine, just to make sure it wouldn't give me any alerts or anything. And then my next video is going to be me using the 5x7 babylock magnetic hoop on a test project, and then I'm going to use it on my real project. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you for your time. Bye.